1, 2, 3. Ain't no going back, girl, from a former fat girl. Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Emerald Hill, and this is where I review what I eat today as a fat girl. As a former fat girl, I've lost over 100 pounds. So why don't we just dive right into it?
I know something I'm not eating in a long time, which is Nutella French toast. I used to eat this like all the time in my first year here. It's one of my favorite breakfasts. And I didn't really have lunch because I wasn't.
Vanilla French toast. Sorry, vanilla French toast. The opposite, Nutella French toast. And it looks like they're kind of sandwiched in between there, so the Nutella is probably in the middle of that. I would totally suggest having the French toast, but then being like, this week I'm gonna have Nutella French toast with 3 slices of bread. And then the next week I'm gonna have Nutella French toast with 2 slices of bread. But other than that, like Nutella French toast, delicious. But you know what? French toast can be actually really good for you because it's made with egg, so it has protein in it.
That hungry, plus I had breakfast at like 1ish, so I snacked on a Baby Bell cheese. It was so good.
I used to snack on Baby Bell too. I still do. I really like Baby Bell. It's just that pretty high in fat. They do have some protein in them. Not a terrible snack.
To make matcha at home for the first time, I rated this like a 7 on 10. It was not that bad.
Nice. Sometimes matcha can be really good for you. Obviously, there's a lot of antioxidants, I believe, in there. It's just that kind of gets wrecked sometimes with the sugar that's added. But if it's just that without sugar, then pretty good.
I made pesto pasta and I topped it with feta cheese. I also put like a million mushrooms in here and this was so good.
Beautiful. The really great thing about that is that it's pesto, so it's made with herbs, and then we have mushrooms in there. Beautiful veg, and then it's feta cheese on top. Gotta get those fats in there, that dairy, that calcium. It kind of looks like a pretty hefty portion of pasta. What would have really been great is if there's some sort of protein in there, a lot more vegetables.
Bye.
I would say that probably overall, not a terrible day, but could definitely have a lot more protein in it.
What I ate today as a fatty. With a fatty. Did y'all see anything moving?
No, I was just kidding. But I like your jacket. It's cute. I like your house coat, I should say.
Want to make sure I get the correct portion.
I think she's trolling us. That's a pretty hefty portion of cereal. Just pretty much starting our day with a big sugar high.
Y'all do.
I also pour my cereal first before adding the milk, and I think that everybody else should do that as well.
Cocoa Pebbles. Got this here Mucinex because I think I'm getting sick.
It kind of sounds like you're getting sick, and I'm sorry to hear that. Getting sick is never pleasant. It's actually quite awful. I wish you a swift recovery. Oh, I see you have a little tattoo in your finger. That's cute.
Does medicine have calories?
It's a really good question. I think medicine probably does have calories. My mom has to eat vitamin gummies. She does not swallow pills well, so she chews the gummies. A lot of those gummies are coated in sugar. It's an interesting cycle of life that we're living in here.
Delicious. Vanilla bean. Sugar-free, of course.
So we're having an iced matcha latte drinkerino. That was probably like maybe 3 cups of milk, 2 cups of milk probably. It's funny, like the things that we think that are really healthy until we actually start to track them, and then we start to realize, you know, oh, these things that are healthy have a lot of calories in them. But also that's Fairlife, so there's probably a lot of protein in that drink alone.
Caesar salad with chicken tendies.
Nice. Caesar salad is fat people salad, but salad nonetheless. It looks like a beautiful salad, and it doesn't actually look like there's that much dressing on there. I would just say that, you know, be careful of the dressing, and also, but also, be careful of the breading on there.
Someone told me I need to get my nails done if I'm going to be tapping on the can. No.
No. So we're drinking Bobby some kind of cream soda.
Not for me. I love Poppy, but this one tastes like somebody drank root beer, held it in their mouth for a little bit, and then spit it in my mouth.
Ew, not pleasant.
That's what it tastes like. Potato wedge or JoJo?
Oh. Oh, we're having a little ice cream sandwich moment.
I mean, I can't even taste it, so why am I wasting my calories on it, you know?
Yeah. Probably the texture. I still like the texture of cookies and ice cream. I don't know. Well, I think that was a pretty okay day. For breakfast, we had an enormous bowl of cereal with milk. We had a little bit of medicine, and then we had a lot more milk again. And then we had a Caesar salad with chicken. And then we had a Poppy. I'm not entirely sure if that's 0 sugar or what. 5 grams of sugar. Okay, so that's not terrible. And then we had cookies and ice cream. That's not a bad day at all, except for the fact that the cereal could probably be halved and then have some fruit in there. That would be really, really good. But other than that, you can have your ice cream cookie sandwiches. You can have, you had a good salad. It's just watching the portion size. That looks like a pretty good portion size of a cookie ice cream sandwich. It's just about maybe that salad dressing taking a look at, and then seeing if you were actually full after drinking kind of that milk matcha latte, kind of making it a filling breakfast as opposed to a Pebbles breakfast. But yeah, I wish you all the best, and I hope that you're feeling better soon.
What I eat in a day as a 26-year-old. First up, I had a sesame bagel, not with veggie cream cheese.
What I eat in a day as a 22-year-old. I'm 28. 9 a.m. Bagel with kiwi watermelon refresher. Very nice.
Because they messed up and put original cream cheese. Okay, Duncan.
Oh, okay. So I thought maybe it was kind of like a water thing. This looks more like a juice thing. So we're starting off the day with a bagel, which is a bun, which is carbs, and then cream cheese, which is fat, and then we're having a big thing of sugar. Something that would be really good is maybe having some protein in there, like having bacon with the bagel cream cheese, and then maybe having an actual coffee or water instead of the big tall thing of sugar.
And I still love you. Next, I had a watermelon kiwi refresher. So delicious, you guys. And I had strawberry and jalapeno crisps and veggie cream cheese.
Ooh, very nice. I've had like cranberry crisp. That sounds like it has like a nice little spice to it.
Cheese, I could not stop thinking about it. Had a couple of these. I definitely recommend these crisps from Trader Joe's. They are delicious.
The trouble with this stuff is that, like, even though they're very thin crackers, cranberries have a lot of sugar in them, and it adds up very quickly, and dip especially adds up very, very quickly.
Delicious. I washed it down with water, you guys. We gotta stay hydrated. Next up for lunch, I had a Cobb salad from Trader Joe's. I'm not a fan of blue cheese.
Cobb salad. Very nice.
But if I had to, I would just do mild cheese. Put some of that with ranch. I love me a good Cobb salad. I honestly...
Very good. So the thing about salads, they can really get away with you with the cheese and then also the dressing. So we saw the portion of dressing. It wasn't that bad. It was just like a couple of tablespoons, but you would be surprised at how quickly that adds up.
I honestly think Cobb salads are probably my favorite. Okay, next up for dinner, I was craving tuna. Dumped out a can and just put like mayonnaise, pepper, salt. Super simple because
okay, so another tuna thing. What would be really great instead of the mayonnaise is cottage cheese. It has the exact same texture, but it actually has a lot more protein and a lot less fat. It has a lot less calories for the portion that it is compared to mayonnaise.
I didn't have lime. As a snack later, I had teriyaki beef jerky and a fruit pie. I was able to...
Yeah, that looks really good. And then she had teriyaki beef jerky. Beef jerky is kind of an okay snack. It definitely has a lot more protein in it, but you have to be careful because they add sugar to it.
Track what my day looked like and meet all my goals for today.
What is that? Oh, she said it was some kind of pop yogurt thing. Best to just actually have Greek yogurt and fruit. It's not that bad of a day. I would definitely get rid of the Dunkin' Donuts habit because that huge thing of sugar is going to really impact throughout the day. It's going to create a huge sugar spike, make you kind of zonked out later, and then you'll want more energy, which might lead to having more caffeine or having more sugar. But then we went on to having crisps. I wouldn't say that that's a very filling snack. I think that something more protein based would be a lot better. We moved into having a Cobb salad. Cobb salad's really great because of the egg in there. There's some protein in the cheese as well. Just watch about the salad dressing, mayonnaise and tuna with a little bit of chips. Really great snack. I would just say replace the mayonnaise with the cottage cheese and that will be really, really good. And then we had another protein snack with the beef jerky, which is okay. I would just say that instead of the yogurt popsicle thing, have Greek yogurt with real fruit. But yeah, other than that, hey, you had a really great day. Thanks for coming on my channel. Not that you had a choice, but yeah. What I ate during my 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. shift. So we had coffee. Cheers. Oh, what is that? Whoa. Taco salad. We are playing with fire with that taco salad and that white shirt. This is how much white I'm allowed to have on my shirt. And even it's stained right here. I'm just kidding. It's not stained yet. Wow. We're playing with fire with that white shirt and that sloopy sloppy salad. I mean, it looks really good. It looks really good. And then we're having a Canada Dry. Your workplace is very adorable. Okay, and some air pops. Lay's Poppables. That's hilarious. Gotta stay hydrated with some water. Very good. And then we're having a Twix. Oh! Am I being inappropriate or are you? I'm just kidding, but wow, there we go. How can you make eyes at that person for blowing their nose, but then you're over there going like, oh. I mean, I do the same thing with caramel. Come on. Are we being serious? We've all had our moments with caramel, I think. What is this channel? Alright, moving on. Oh, and then we're having some gum. Overall, I think that, you know, this is a very sedentary job, obviously. And so I think that Mexican salad was really great. It probably was made at home, and that's really fantastic. It looked like there was lettuce in there, which is obviously fantastic. It's a salad, so let's hope there's lettuce in there. I would just say the Lay's Poppables, probably you could switch that out with something that's actually like fresh, like fruit or like vegetables and dip or something like that. And then we had the Twix bar. I think that, you know, it's hard because I don't want to take away the Twix bar from you. I think everybody has, you know, a little stinky snack every once in a while. It's just that I don't know what you had for breakfast and I don't know what you're having for your, you know, maybe dessert in the evening. So having a Twix is totally cool throughout the day. It's just sort of evening things out and making sure that, you know, you're not having too much of the chocolate and too much of the chocolate and caramel, and it could easily be switched out for something with fruit. I think it was a pretty good day. Oh, the Canada Dry. I forgot about the Canada Dry. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, why am I pooping on the Twix? It's just one thing. It's not one thing. It's not the one thing of sugar. It's the Lay's Poppables, the big thing is sugar, the Canada Dry, and then the other little thing is sugar, the Twix bar. So I would say either picking the ginger ale or the Twix bar, and then making sure there's some fresh fruit and some fresh vegetables in there for your stinky snacky, because that's 3 super processed things. You're having 3 things, but one of them being processed and then the other 2 that of being like something organic. But yeah, I think that was a really good day. And obviously the Mexican salad was made at home, and so that's fantastic. Beautiful. Oh, that's another really great What I Eat Today. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Emerald Hill. Please give me a like, subscribe, comment, turn on the bell icon notification. And if you have any suggestions about what you would like me to review, I would be happy to hear them. Thanks so much, and bye for now.
You're a fat girl, and you've gone too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on your fat girl, honey. You can rely on your fat girl, honey. You're a fat girl, and you got too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on your fat girl, honey. You can rely on your fat girl, honey. Woo!